reducing this mill arbitrarily at the local county level honestly would jeopardize funding for our public schools. I think every kid has to have access to a good education, and we're doing what the law says. So we've asked the court. The county think they're interpreting the law differently. Fine, let's have a court tell us what the law says. We think we're right. They think they're right. Property taxes are too high. They should be lower. But there's other ways to do it other than defunding our public schools.
Well, now, this is a train that's been coming down the track for a while now as far as property taxes. And this time around, the legislature really wasn't able to tackle the long range. But I know that meetings are taking place offline. Where do you see this going, Greg?
Well, we do need long-term reforms. We've got to reform our system to bring better transparency and accountability. And we made good progress during this last legislative session. And in particular, we put $120 million, far in excess of what this dispute over the 17 mills is, because it's not about the 95. It's like, should it be 77 or should it be 95? $120 million went into permanent property tax relief. In addition, as everybody knows, we sent $675 this year to every Montana homeowner. There's going to be another $675 next year. That is like 4 or 5 times more than the 17 mills. So we're keeping Montana homeowners whole during this period, but we're going to have to come back in 2025 and look at some of these more permanent long-term fixes to property taxes because they're just too high. And folks should understand that local property taxes don't go to the state. In this case, we're getting them and giving them back. All the other ones, that's how you play for local law enforcement, your schools, county government, and in many districts across the state, not all, but some, local spending has far exceeded inflation and population growth. The state's been very fiscally responsible in not growing the size of government, but if we don't rein in property taxes, some people may be forced out of their homes, and we need to get property taxes down.
We're getting pretty close to half of the counties in the state now are going with the 77.9 mills.
And if the court says it's 95, they'll have to send out another bill.
Okay, Greg.
All right.